I'm all set. Thank you.
But is it appropriate for you to take the campaign donations from state vendors?
As long as I report it.
Thank you, Governor.
Okay, what do you got up your sleeve?
This is a long one, so bear with me.
Do you write these up before you show up or what?
Most of them, no.
No, okay.
All right.
And then you'll find out when I'm here, and then you write them.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one, though, was a little pre-planned.
Okay.
Governor McKeeThe, executives at bridge demolition vendor Aetna donated thousands of dollars to your campaign. The state of Rhode Island is suing Aetna. Conservative estimates place the Aetna contract at a higher cost, significantly higher cost than losing bid or Manafort. Despite this, Aetna was awarded the contract. At the oversight hearing, Senator Zurier revealed that Aetna and AECOM failed to provide the Department of Administration with legally mandated affidavits about those donations. Do you understand how Rhode Islanders would view this entire mess as corrupt?
Well, first of all, I was very pleased with the oversight hearing because it really established that on March 14th of 2024, we understood that we needed to build a new bridge, and the progress that we've made over the last year with tearing down a bridge, getting the finances ready to build a new bridge, being in a spot right now where there's two national contractors that are preparing to bid on the bridge, putting a lawsuit together on the very people that you're potentially describing that I believe should be held accountable for us repairing a bridge that wasn't repairable. So, yeah, that is what the people care about, and they might make sure that we're going out and doing the right things, and nothing's going to interfere with that.
We've had close to 1,000 responses to our article about Senator Zurier's directive, if you will. He wasn't talking about, as it turned out, Peter Alviti, but pointing directly to the Department of Administration that reports to you for their failure to support with documentation thousands of dollars well, and I'll just say, in fairness, campaign contributions to the entire Rhode Island political spectrum. The important point here, of course, is that you're in charge. He gave you money. Your administration hired them as vendors, and then didn't disclose it in terms of the DOA.
No, first of all, we disclose every contribution on our campaign report, so that is history. That is documented, so I'm not worried about that. What I want to make sure that people know that we're moving ahead. The fact that the bridge is coming down, a new bridge is going to be built. We're holding people accountable that I believe should be held accountable for the fact that we were repairing a bridge that was not repairable, and now we're going to build a new bridge, got financing in place. Those are all things that the people care about. That was an unrelated connection there that had nothing to do with that hearing about an update on how we're doing on rebuilding the bridge. And like I said, if companies need to file reports, that's on them. If we should be overseeing that, they make sure they file reports, we'll follow through on that. But as the Director Alviti said, procurement, and I well know, is all by itself procuring over there, and that business has nothing to do with the oversight hearing relative to the issue. So,
and I think that was very clear that Peter Alviti was not responsible for that
so
oversight.
We'll follow up, but I'm just saying, anybody who receives a contribution from anybody that's over a certain amount files that on their campaign finance report. So there's nothing that's been hid, and to try to make something out of something that is nothing and taking the focus off the fact that we have put the bridge back in a position where the traffic flow is virtually where it was before, where we compensated businesses that were impacted during those first very disruptive several first weeks. Now we're onto a path where we're taking the bridge down, we're building a new bridge, and we're going to hold people accountable that I believe should be held accountable, regardless of who they donated to.
But
I'm all set. Thank you.
But is it appropriate for you to take the campaign donations from state vendors?
As long as I report it.
Thank you, Governor.